Kurt and I are up here at New Albin. We're going to paddle on the Mississippi today. It's a little bit on the breezy side. It's supposed to be gusting to almost 40, but we're going to stay in the backwaters as much as possible unless we venture across the main channel once, just so Kurt can say he's done it, but we'll see. Anyway, we're up here by the Minnesota Slough. We're going to put the canoe and kayak on the water. Kurt, what do you have to say about this?
I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a good time.
And why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Okay. Should we go paddling?
Let's go.
I don't know if the video is capturing it, but it's really quite windy out here. But it is giving Kurt this first opportunity to paddle on the Mississippi River, and we're in the backwaters. Oh baby, is it windy. We're gonna try cutting across, get on that other edge, see if it's a little more protected. And it could be that we're not out here very long. I know Kurt drove up from Missouri, wanted to be able to do this once. And we knew when we left home that it was gonna be windy today. And we were just gonna take our chance that we would find some calm or protected water. Unfortunately, where we're at, I think the wind is just shooting right down the slough. It's not protected anywhere. Sometimes you got to use common sense and say it's not a good day. I think I'm going to get Kurt and we're going to go back. If I can possibly get his attention. I know he can't hear me. Kurt! He's determined, I'll give him that. Kurt! Kurt! Kurt and I are sitting here talking. We've got hunters shooting all around us, and we've got really strong winds. Really choppy water. Really choppy water. So I think we're gonna err on the side of caution and head back, and we'll find something else to do since we're up here, and it is really pretty. We'll find something else to do, but I just don't think that it makes sense to risk camera equipment, 2 sets of camera equipment, 2 cell phones, and well, I guess and Kurt too. I guess we're kind of risking Kurt. So I think we're gonna just shoot back across to the truck. Should be a bit easier, except that the wind is blowing us downstream. So Kurt, yeah, we do have to get across. So Kurt, you all right? Let's just go back to the truck. All right, let's go. And I'll tell you what, when we get there, let me get out first, and then I'll help catch you up there at the shore. All right, let's go back across. Let's shoot across. Let me get around you here. We got the entire Mississippi River, I think it's 2,300 miles, and Kurt still bumps into me. We got all this space, and he still bumps into me. Amazing. Can't see it with that camera, I'm sure, but I got water coming over the side of this canoe every now and then. So I'm glad everything's in dry bags. Halfway across. Technically, Kurt can say he's paddled on the Mississippi, and he has, but not where we normally had hoped to go. It's just, it's fall. The wind picked up. It's not the right weekend. It's just hard to schedule when Kurt's in Missouri. But we got out a little ways. We'll find something else to do while we're up here in Northeast Iowa. He brought along a Dr. Pepper for me. I wonder if I'll still get it since we had to cut our trip short. Hopefully he's still generous. If not, I have water. Wow. Well, good Lord willing, for another minute or so, it looks like we're going to get across the slough and back to the boat ramp, and nobody got wet other than splashes over the sides. We're not out yet, though. You never count on it until you're actually standing up and you're dry. Well, what'd that last, 15 minutes?
It was a very short adventure.
Yeah, but it was probably the best thing you've done all week, isn't it?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll do it again sometime when it's calmer. Will you?
I thought we were going to have to use camera gear as anchor to hold us secure.
No, it wasn't that bad.
It's choppy.
Anyway, I'll tell you what, folks, look at this water. Look at these conditions, and I know the GoPro kind of probably minimizes the amount of chop out here. But think about this. A year ago in June is when a guy by the name of Dale Graybeard Sanders started paddling the entire length of the Mississippi with two other fellas, Matt and Dan. And I don't know, I can't remember if they actually took days off when it was windy like this or not, but they did the entire length of the Mississippi River no matter what the weather conditions were, so that they could do that in 87 days. And actually they were done, they could have been done earlier, but they were working with the film crew. So I have a lot of respect for guys that can do that, and but I also am not opposed to getting off the water when the conditions aren't safe, especially when you got somebody that hasn't done it before and doesn't paddle this type. You know, I don't know that you've ever paddled that kayak before, have you?
Mine's a fishing kayak, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, so it was different, and it's okay to call it for safety purposes, and that's what we did. So we'll find something else to do, and
maybe
call
we'll
this
stay
done.
on land.
Stay on land?
Stay on land. Let's go hiking.
Will you still wear that hat and life jacket, though? Just to protect you in case you fall?
Yeah, it looks like rain.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, we'll call it. Thanks for watching. The wind was actually a blessing, After Kurt and I got off the water, we explored around Lansing, Harpers Ferry, and Yellow River State Forest. I'll share some of those pictures now.